Greetings. Alright, this video is just to show that my PL-S30 and from Pioneer turntable, the Teac A2000 and the Luxman L210, all that are on eBay this week, are working perfectly fine. So here we go. Little history on the Teac. I just bought it about 2 weeks ago and gave it a thorough work through on all the mechanical functions. Electrically, everything was good. Take a look at the photos to see how the heads look. The Luxman I've had a couple years. It's been serving me well. I just bought a Luxman L430 that will replace this, so I don't need this anymore. This is a turntable I sold to a friend many years ago who never really used it. I always had to help him every time he moved hooking up his stereo. Turntables were too complicated for him, so the cover was left in the box the whole time, and has a few little scratches on it, but it's in really quite good shape, and the belt was replaced about 6 months ago, so that was the only thing that was wrong with it. It has an Audio-Technica cartridge, a little bit lower end cartridge, but it sounds pretty good, and it certainly has very little, if any, wear. But anyway, here we go. I've got a sample recording I'll play that shows 7.5 and then 3 3/4 inches per second. This was recorded just yesterday.
Yes, I have had the finest of women and wine.
We'll go through some of the functions here. Tone defeat, out, in, treble, bass, low cut. Might be hard to hear. High cut. Stereo mono, loudness. Two tapes, 1 and 2. Dubbing 2 to 1. We have phono auxiliary, tuner, and phono with subsonic. I can't hear the difference. I don't think I've got a system that's good enough, speakers that are good enough to notice the difference. Well, here we go with the speed change. 3 3/4 now. Now let's rewind back, and you can see the rewind is strong. I have a A2300 I bought the same day as this that is not as strong on the rewind. Some differences too. The tape monitor on the 2300, there's two separate, one for each channel. With the 2000 there's one for each channel. With the 2300 it's one switch for both channels. Another thing too, the 2000 as opposed to the 2300 is the record bias and record EQ. I believe it's only record bias on the 2300. Let's rewind a little bit more. We'll do a recording. We have to go into record mode. Okay, now turntable. Switches. We're at low speed. Monitoring the tape. Tape monitor, we'll hear it. We see our levels coming in. Now we're at source. So this is the source. Increase the input level. Hear the difference? We'll switch to source. I'm sorry, tape. We're at source right now. Here we can do it separately. There we go. Now both sides are at tape. We're getting an actual recording here. Phono preamp stages of the Luxman sound really nice. They are the dual beta circuit. I used to sell Luxman back in the mid-80s, early 80s, and everyone I sold these to was really pleased with them, and I've been pleased with this one. I just now have a little bit more powerful one coming, so the turntable return mechanism works fine, as everything does. But there you go. By the way, included with the reel-to-reel is fresh Maxell tape and a take-up reel. Thank you.